So I repeat, electric potential is the amount of work done to bring unit positive charge from infinity to certain point. So our formula will be potential is work done per unit charge. In terms of symbols, unit of potential is V, the symbol of potential is V, work W and charge Q. So this becomes the formula of potential. You know, potential in layman language is called voltage. So the symbol for potential is not P, it is V. V stands for voltage, but we better call it potential. Okay, we better call it potential at a point. All right, students. Fine. So this is the formula for potential, and also note down it's a scalar quantity because it depends upon work and charge, which are further scalar quantities. So potential is also a scalar quantity. Right? Now, let's define potential difference. Next term is potential difference. The only difference between potential and potential difference is that in case of potential, work is done to bring unit positive charge from infinity to that point. But in case of potential difference, work is done to bring unit positive charge from one point to another point. Okay, we have 2 points in this case between which we are finding potential difference. So when unit positive charge is moved from one point to another point, the amount of work that we have to do again against repulsion, that is stored in the form of potential difference. Okay, so write down the definition of potential difference now. Write down, potential difference is the amount of work done. Potential difference is the amount of work done to bring unit positive charge. It is the amount of work done to bring unit positive charge from one point to another point. From one point to another point. Okay, so potential difference is the amount of work done to bring unit positive charge from one point to another point. So the formula will remain the same. Okay, iska formula bhi basically wahi hai. V is W by Q. So work over charge. Same formula whether it is potential or potential difference. Just there is a little difference between the definitions. Otherwise formula is also the same. Potential difference is also a scalar quantity. And now let's come to the unit of both the quantities. Unit is also the same. So unit of potential and potential difference is volt. Unit, SI unit of potential and potential difference, that is volt, denoted again by symbol V. So please note it down that the potential difference and its unit volt, all these things they are denoted by symbol V. Because V stands for volt, V stands for voltage also. So their symbol is also V and their unit is also V. V means volt. So SI unit of electric potential is volt. Let us define now. So if we put the unit of potential here 1 volt and unit of work that is 1 joule, unit of charge that is 1 coulomb, we get the value of 1 volt. 1 volt is 1 joule per coulomb. Now we'll just state it in words in the same way we defined. जैसे हमने इसकी definition की है वैसे ही हम इसके यूनिट को भी डिफाइन कर लेंगे, बट हम बस ये बता देंगे कि वर्क कितना हुआ है. चार्ज तो हम पहले ही बता रहे हैं 1 कूलम का चार्ज है, यूनिट मतलब 1 कूलम का चार्ज है, और कितना पोटेंशियल उस टाइम पे स्टोर हो रहा है, दैट इज 1 वोल्ट. सो लिसन फर्स्ट देन यू राइट. सो 1 वोल्ट इज द पोटेंशियल एट अ पॉइंट इफ 1 joule of work is done to bring 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to certain point. जिस पॉइंट पे आप पोटेंशियल निकाल रहे हो, अगर 1 joule का वर्क आपको करना पड़ रहा है टू ब्रिंग 1 coulomb of charge, then potential will be 1 volt. So write down the definition of 1 volt. 1 volt, which is the unit of potential. Write down 1 volt is the potential at a point. 1 volt is the potential at a point when 1 joule of work is done. 1 volt is the potential at a point when 1 joule of work is done to bring 1 coulomb of charge, from infinity to that point. From infinity to that point. Okay, this is how we define it. So this was the definition of 1 volt. Now, which is the device that is used to measure potential difference between 2 points? That device noted down is called voltmeter. So voltmeter is a device. Voltmeter is a device used to measure potential difference between 2 points. Voltmeter is a device that is used to measure potential difference between 2 points. Okay. Do you know the device that is used to measure current flowing in a circuit? Yes, students, do you know that device? Yes, Arsheen.
Ma'am, I think it's ammeter.
Yes, that is ammeter. AMMETER. Ammeter is a device that is used to measure current flowing in a circuit. So I show you, this is an ammeter. Where A is written in the center, that is ammeter. This is ammeter where A is written in the center. Okay, here A is written. Devices, ammeter, voltmeter, they always have 2 terminals, red and black. Red is always positive, black is always negative. So red terminal is always positive, black is always negative, right? Now I show you voltmeter. Voltmeter, this is voltmeter where V is written. In the center, V is written. Otherwise, everything is same. Again, 2 terminals it's having, but in the center, V is written. That means this is voltmeter. Okay, we have one more device that is called galvanometer. कईयों में अकेला G लिखा होता है. Here galvo is written. Full galvanometer, galvo is written here. Okay, now what is a galvanometer? Let's do that. What's a galvanometer? So galvanometer is a device that is used to check the presence of current in a circuit. It can't measure current for us. It is only used to check the presence of current in the circuit, whether current is flowing or not. So for that purpose, we always use a galvanometer. All right. So galvanometer, write down, is a device used to detect the presence of current in a circuit, or used to check the presence of current in a circuit. That is called a galvanometer. That is called a galvanometer. So is the difference clear now? Ammeter, that is a device used to measure current in a circuit. Galvanometer is a device used to detect the presence of current in a circuit. Voltmeter is a device used to measure potential difference between 2 points of a conductor. Is that clear now, students? Concept of potential difference is clear to you? Now write one question. What is the condition for current to flow in a circuit? लिखिए, what is the condition for current to flow in a circuit? क्या condition होती है current flow करने की? Condition is there must be potential difference between 2 points. One point must be at a high potential, another point must be at a lower potential, then current will start from region of high potential to the region of low potential. This concept is same as the flow of heat from a hotter body to the colder body. Okay, you know, when you join hot and cold bodies together, what happens? Heat starts flowing from hotter to colder substance. Same way, when we join 2 points of a wire having different potentials, current starts flowing from the region of high potential to low potential. So this is the reason why there are at least 2 wires connected to any device to operate it. To create that potential difference, 2 wires are connected to bulb, to fan. There are always 2 connections that are necessary. Okay. So only that, then potential difference will be created and only then current will flow through that device. Otherwise, current won't flow. Is that clear? All right. So next topic is electric circuit. What is an electric circuit? It is the path along which current flows in a circuit. What is electric circuit? It is the path, PATH, path along which current flows. जिस path के along current flow करेगा हम उसको circuit बोलते हैं. And we connect different components in that circuit to make the circuit diagram. So write down the definition of electric circuit. It is the path along which current flows. It is the path along which current flows. So that is called electric circuit. That path is called electric circuit and various components are connected in that path to prepare the whole circuit diagram. Right. Now we are going to do different circuit symbols. Electric circuit symbols that we'll be using to draw circuit diagram. Right. So first symbol is an electric cell. You already are familiar, I think. One longer line, one shorter line. Longer line represents positive terminal and shorter line represents negative terminal of cell or battery. So this is the symbol for a cell, a longer line and a shorter line. So next is battery. Battery is a combination of 2 or more than 2 cells. एक cell के बाद दूसरा, दूसरे के बाद तीसरा. You can connect as many cells in series as you want. So we'll get a battery. Okay. So write down what is the definition of a battery as well. Battery is a combination of 2 or more cells connected in series. Battery is a combination of 2 or more cells connected in series that provides sufficient potential difference for current to flow in a circuit. That provides sufficient potential difference for current to flow in a circuit. All right. So this is the symbol of a battery. Battery is a combination of 2 or more than 2 cells connected in series. And what is the function of a battery? It provides necessary potential difference for current to flow in a circuit. बैटरी होती है जो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस सप्लाई करती है. फॉर एग्जांपल आप अपने रिमोट में 2 सेल्स यूज करते हो, ठीक है. एक सेल कितनी वोल्टेज देता है? 1.5 वोल्ट की. तो आपने उनको सीरीज में लगाया होता है रिमोट में, तो 3 वोल्ट की वोल्टेज पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस प्रोवाइड करते हैं. तो 3 वोल्ट का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस आप वहां पे दे रहे हो, ठीक है. सो आई शो यू a simple electric circuit now. This is a simple electric circuit. Okay, this is a bulb here. This is the battery that is usually available in the market that we use to prepare some circuits. This is of 9 volt. But the cells that you are using at home, each cell is a 1.5 volt. So when you use 2 cells in series, you get 1.5 plus 1.5, 3 volt. This is of 9 volt. Okay, and this is a switch here. I'll be drawing its symbol also, switch. So when I press this switch, bulb glows. So this is a simple circuit in which we have connected different components and connected them through wires. This is a simple electric circuit. Okay, students, is that clear? This is a simple electric circuit. Fine? Okay. So next symbol is electric bulb. You just draw a filament and you draw a circle. This becomes the symbol for an electric bulb. Draw a filament and just draw a circle here. You will get the symbol of an electric bulb. Right. Next is symbol of a resistor. चलो switch बनाते हैं पहले. Switch or key. Now switch may be open also, may be closed also. तो पहले open switch बनाते हैं. Open switch means off. We have not pressed the key yet. That open switch means off position. ठीक है? So what is the symbol? Either you can draw brackets like this, or you can use this symbol also. So this is open part. You can see this is open part. यहां से ओपन है तो तब तक सर्किट कंप्लीट नहीं होगा जब तक हम की को प्रेस नहीं करते. विल योर फैन ऑपरेट जब तक आप स्विच ऑन नहीं करते? अपने आप फैन चलता है क्या? नो. तो आपको स्विच प्रेस करना पड़ता है. जब तक स्विच ओपन रहेगा, ऑफ रहेगा, आपका सर्किट कंप्लीट नहीं होगा. तो यू कैन सी कि यहां से सर्किट ओपन है, ये कंप्लीट नहीं है. नेक्स्ट इज क्लोज्ड स्विच और की. और यू कैन से द स्विच इज इन ऑन पोजीशन. इसको ऑन बोलेंगे. अब हमने स्विच को प्रेस कर दिया. सो यू कैन ड्रॉ द सिंबल लाइक दिस. इसका मतलब की प्रेस्ड है. यहाँ पे डॉट बना देंगे बीच में और वी विल क्लोज दिस. इसको आपने ऐसे कर दिया, बंद कर दिया, तो ये हो गया. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द सिंबल फॉर अ क्लोज्ड स्विच और की. ठीक है. क्लोज्ड स्विच और की. नेक्स्ट इज सिंबल ऑफ एमिटर. बस आपने सर्कल में ए लिख देना है एंड दिस बिकम्स द सिंबल ऑफ एमिटर. एंड यू नो emitter has 2 terminals, positive and negative terminals. We have not drawn the terminals for bulb and for key. Key or switch, they don't have positive negative terminals. You can connect as you want. Okay, but emitter will have 2 terminals as I showed you, red and black, positive and negative terminals. Same way we can draw galvanometer and voltmeter also. So the symbol for galvanometer is this. This is the symbol for galvanometer means G and voltmeter means V. Voltmeter means V will be written inside the circle. So have a look at all these circuit symbols. Next is the symbol of an electric fuse. दिस इज द सिंबल ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक फ्यूज. इंफिनिटी जैसा सिंबल होता है ना, वो ड्रॉ करना है. दिस इज द सिंबल फॉर एन इलेक्ट्रिक फ्यूज. नेक्स्ट इज फिक्स्ड रेजिस्टेंस. This is the symbol of a fixed resistance. Later on we will be defining resistance होता क्या है. एक resistor लगाते हैं हम circuits में to control the current, right? It may be variable also, variable resistance. Variable resistance is also called rheostat. Variable resistance is also called rheostat. Another name for variable resistance. And how do we draw its symbol? We draw an arrow. Like this or like this. So you can draw the symbol of rheostat in two ways. Either you draw an arrow over the symbol of fixed resistance, or you draw arrow from upward direction. So variable and fixed resistance you have drawn. Fixed resistance just zigzag we will draw, and variable resistance we will draw an arrow. We can do that in two ways. Variable resistance is also called rheostat. देख लीजिए यहाँ तक. Next है wire joint. If two wires are being joined at a place, we put a dot here. इसका मतलब wire joint है यहाँ से. ठीक है, wire joint. But if wires are crossing without joining, wire crossing without joining, then we draw kink here. We draw kink here, showing that this wire is passing over it. It is not connected. वायर उसके ऊपर से क्रॉस कर रही है, उससे कनेक्टेड नहीं है. सो वायर्स क्रॉसिंग विदाउट जॉइनिंग. Wires crossing without joining, we draw kink here. We draw a kink here. So have a look at all these symbols once again. If you have any doubt, you can ask. इस board भी बना सकते हो using the concept of circuits and components, and you can also add lights to your greeting cards. For example, see this card. I have added light to this greeting card. How? We can attach a circuit here at the back. For this purpose, I have used a coin cell which is easily available in the market. This is a coin cell. Okay, again the same thing. I have connected a bulb here जिसका face इस side पे किया है, LED लगाया है यहाँ पे. And there is a switch here. ये switch बड़ा है, आप छोटा सा switch भी लगा सकते हो तो कार्ड पूरा fold हो जाएगा आपका. So this is the switch here. Okay, so when I press the switch, ये light glow हो रही है, देखिए. So you could have added more lights here and here also. जहां मर्जी आप चाहो आप lights add कर सकते हो. So this is how I have added light to this card. ठीक है? So this becomes a light card, right? So this is a beautiful presentation and utilization of concept of electricity. Okay, so many applications we have. Fine. So what is the condition for current to flow in a circuit, right? Why do we connect battery in a wire, in a circuit? हम कोई भी सर्किट बना लें, like I just showed you, we connect a bulb, we connect a switch. जब तक हम बैटरी कनेक्ट नहीं करते उसमें से करंट फ्लो नहीं करेगा. You may have a wire may be of a conductor, but as such current is not flowing through that wire. Why? Because all the points of that wire, they are at same potential. तो बैटरी लगा के हम उसमें पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्रिएट कर देते हैं. अब करंट फ्लो करेगा फ्रॉम हाई पोटेंशियल टू लो पोटेंशियल रीजन. So there must be potential difference between 2 points. Only then current will start flowing from high potential point to low potential point. So that's why it is compulsory for to attach battery for current to flow in a circuit.